This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight I've got a special for you guys. I don't normally post on the weekends, but you know, I came to realize that I have given a few tanks not a fair shake, okay? And this is my most hated tier 10 ever. And I decided with the 5 million silver that I was given through the Grandmaster League reward for the last ranked battle season, that I would go back and I would buy this tank. Why? So that I could prove to myself that I have become a better player and know how to utilize pretty much any tank at this point. Now, that being said, I am still not without fault in this tank. I cannot stand this tank at times. However, I've come to realize that it's not nearly as bad as I remembered it. So, basically what happened was, I bought this tank just to finish the American Tech Tree, and ended up playing like 10 battles in it, doing absolutely ridiculously bad in it, and just getting rid of it. That was literally all I did. I literally 10 battles in, I'm like, nope, I'm done forever. I will never touch this tank again. It is the bane of my existence. So, now that I've become a much better player than I used to be, I figured, why not go back and try to give this tank a fair shake? Now, we've got a Patton right here, and I don't know what he's thinking. He knows that he's not top tier. He's a Patton. And he's an M46 Patton. Even if he's got the 105, you will never, ever see a Patton go into that position this early in the game. Like, you're just going to get ruined. Just like he did. Like, that was never going to go well. Now, these guys have gotten their butts kicked by the artillery, which I just saw land. So that's going to set me up for the next one. Now, we got this T-54E1, and we put him down. Now, I move forward into the shadow of this building. Why? Because the round obviously came from directly ahead. Now, I'm spotted, so I stop short once I become disconnected, or become invisible again, and there's the arty round. So now that I've seen that, I can push through. So that tells me roughly where the arty are, which means they're a little bit further forward than normal, which is fine. That just means that I should be well, basically okay for my push. Now, we saw the Grill 15 push up. I was a little bit worried at first, and then I realized everybody's pushing up on the left side, which should give me free reign to come in behind these guys and just punish them both. Now, we are being super aggressive on this left flank, and we have to be, because if you get held up on this map, you will die. It is just a matter of time before the other side of the map, and look at this guy. Literally, just in time, uses his fire extinguisher for what? Just burn to death next time. All you do is prolong your agony. You bounced your shot. This guy's gonna pay, because, I mean, broadside onto a 155 mil gun, and then the E100 gets killed by an M46 Patton, which is only fitting, right? That's how an M46 should work in a high tier, or when they're not top tier. You come in as a support role. You don't have the biggest gun, you come in, you finish people, and oh my lord, that M55 just instantly finished his job from earlier. Now we have the waffle here, and I am trying to aim in all the way, and shot out, and we miss. That's just, you know, the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this tank. Like, some of those long-range shots just never actually go where you want them to. It's pretty hard to miss the turret of a waffle at, you know, at any distance, really, because it's so big. But we managed to do it. So we're pushing up. We've got 11 hits, even though we know we're nowhere near that. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4 hits right now. So we're not doing bad. And I loaded high explosive for the waffle, and we hit the M55. Should have aimed that shot Not that it would have really made much of a difference, because high explosive, and it just has a way of ruining me when I'm in anything other than artillery. So, yeah. Instantly back to armor piercing. I'm, regretting my decision, because now I can't really push up, because if that arty's around the corner and I give him my broadside, I know what that can do to an E4. Luckily, he's running away and then he dies, so that leaves me with my full attention diverted to this feller right here. And broadside on, no problem, just auto lock and put it through him. I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit tired or whatever. I think my little niece, my youngest niece, Samantha, I think she gave me a cold or something, because my nose has been running all day. I've had a headache, and my throat is sore because I keep sniffling. So, yeah, not necessarily the greatest. That being said, we're going to keep pushing up. Now, I told, right back there, I asked one of the guys that was with us to jump in the cap. What does that do? That forces them to react. That pushes this guy out just in time to put a round on me, track me, and then the next time he pulls forward, I'm going to put a 155 right through the front of his turret. And, yeah. Now, that forces him to go, man, I've got to do something. I got to get this guy's back. And I pretty much fall right into his trap, with the exception of the fact that, I mean, I am a turreted tank destroyer. You can't just flank me. Now, he ammo racks me. He does a nosedive, somehow doesn't die. I've done far less than that and absolutely ruined me. Like, I don't get how some people can get away with that. But it happened. So he's down. Now watch as we're pushing across. Now, we're over halfway capped. It's 3 versus 5, and these guys are pretty much toast. So I get on there and I'm like, alright, heavy tank, you should be good to get off the cap. I think we can handle it. No big deal, appreciate you. And the Sheridan, I see him start to flank. He was going back to reset the cap, no doubt. And then he realizes I'm coming up and the cap doesn't need to be reset because we got off the cap. And Sheridan is going to try to sneak up on me. He does a very poor job of sneaking up on me. And I have plenty of time to turn my armor towards him, get ready for the shot, aim, and got him. Put a shot right through him. He bounces off me harmlessly, and then he runs away. So, he's got no health left. He's running away. You guys know what I say about running away. Don't run away. You'll only die tired. I will eventually kill you. It's just a matter of time. Now that E-75 tries to run away from me and runs face first into a Death Star, locks his brakes up, and just gets deleted. Because, you know, that's what you do. Like, he had what, 1,200 hit points left, I think is what he showed. But we are having ourselves a game here. We are pushing back around. The Patton that was over here is going to run face first into the T-10 that came off of the base, and that leaves us with this nice little Sheridan who's running away and now is dead. Oh, you gotta love it. I think we did pretty well. 17 hits, even though we know it's not that. 3 kills. What do we got? Come on. 7,000 damage, 2,600 blocked, 3 kills. Not bad. I'd say that's a pretty good redemption for hating this tank, right? And you'll probably see more of this tank in the near future. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.